Hello children. Today we are going to study properties of whole numbers. You know that which are whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. That numbers are called whole numbers. Otherwise 0 included natural numbers are called whole numbers. Numbers are going on. The smallest whole number is 0. The biggest whole number is infinity. Okay. Then there are some properties of whole number. It is very easy. Then the first property is closure property. Very easy property. The name of that property is closure property. Which is that property? The sum of any two whole numbers is a whole number. What is that property? The sum of any two whole numbers is a whole number. For example, 25 is a whole number, isn't it? Then another whole number, 12. These two are two whole numbers. When we add these two numbers, that is 25 plus 12, answer is 37. You know that the 37 is also a whole number. Another example, 0 plus 5. 0 is a whole number and 5 is a whole number. 0 plus 5 is 5. That answer is also a whole number. Very simple. This property is known as closure property. Then another mathematical operation, that is multiplication. Here you check it is possible in multiplication. Then 5 is a whole number. Another whole number, 3. These two are two whole numbers. When we multiply these two numbers, 5 and 3, when we multiply this 5 and 3, what is your answer? Answer is 15. 15 is also a whole number. So, in closure property, addition and multiplication are possible. Okay. Then whole numbers are closed under addition, also under multiplication. Why we say that? In addition and multiplication, these property is satisfied. That is, the sum of or the product of any two whole numbers is also a whole number. Okay. Then, but in the case of subtraction, 6 is a whole number and 2 is also a whole number. When we subtract these two numbers, answer is 4. It is also a whole number. Then when we take another example, 3 is a whole number and 9 is also a whole number. What is 3 minus 9? We cannot subtract. Otherwise, when we subtract this in 3 minus 9, that answer is minus 6. It is not a whole number. Okay, this year you study integers. Otherwise, 6, your answer is minus 6. That is not a whole number. That is a negative number. So, in the case of subtraction, this closure property is not satisfied. Then in division, 8 is a whole number, 2 is also a whole number. When we divide 8 divided by 2, answer is 4. This 4 is also a whole number. When we take another example, 5 divided by 8. 5 is a whole number and 8 is also a whole number. And what is its answer? 5 by 8. Okay. This is not a whole number. This is which type of number? Fractional number. Okay. So this is not a whole number. So in closure property, subtraction and division is not satisfied. Then the second property is commutative property. Another name of this commutative property is order property. What is commutative property? When we multiply or add two whole numbers in any order, answer will be the same. That property is known as commutative property. that is order. For example, here two whole numbers 5 and 2. It's sum. 5 plus 2 is what? 7. Then what is 2 plus 5? That answer also same. So here you listen, when we add two whole numbers in any order, when we change the order, but its answer also same answer. Okay, when we change the order, answer is same. That property is known as commutative property. So we say that 5 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 5. That means when we change its order, there is no change in its answer. In the case of addition, commutative property is satisfied. Then another example, in the case of multiplication, 4 and 3 are two whole numbers. What is its answer? 4 3s are 12. Then again 3 4s are what? When we change its order, 3 into 4, you know that answer also 12. Here also, when we change its order, its answer is same. So we say that 4 into 3 is equal to 3 into 4. These two answers are same, so we can write it as 4 into 3 is equal to 3 into 4. This property is known as commutative property. When we change its order, answer is same. Then addition and subtraction, addition and multiplication are commutative for whole number. In these two cases, commutative property is satisfied. So we say that addition and multiplication are commutative for whole numbers. Now we are going to check in the case of division and subtraction, it is satisfied or not. In the case of subtraction, what is 5 minus 2? 5 minus 2 is 3. Then what is 2 minus 5? We cannot subtract 2 minus 5, otherwise its answer is negative 3. These two are different answers. So we say that 5 minus 2 not equal to 2 minus 5. These two are two different answers. In the case of subtraction, order is very important. So in commutative property, subtraction is not satisfied. Then in division, 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. But what is 2 divided by 10? It is a decimal number, 0.2. So these two answers are not same, 5 and 0.2. So 10 divided by 2 not equal to 2 divided by 10. In subtraction and division, order is very important. So we say that subtraction and division are not commutative for whole numbers. Okay, what is commutative property? When we add or multiply two whole numbers in any order, answer will be the same. Next property, associative property. When we add three whole numbers in any order, answer will be that means here also one order property is associative property. When we add three or more numbers in any order, that answer will be the same. That property is known as associative property. One example, 3 plus 4 plus 5. Here three whole numbers. Then when we first you add these two numbers and then add this sum and 3. Then you listen, what is your answer? First you add 4 plus 5. First you write 3 plus, then 4 plus 5 is 9. So 3 plus 9 is 12. Then when we change its order, here first you add these two numbers, 3 plus 4 plus 5. 3 plus 4 is 7 and then 5. 7 plus 5 also 10. Here also these two answers are same. So we say that associative property is satisfied for addition. Then you check then we say that 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, and in the case of multiplication, 3 into 4 into 5 is equal to, first you multiply these two numbers, 3 into 5 fours are 20, then 4 into 20 is 60. Then the next case, first you multiply these two numbers, 3 fours are 12, 12 into 5 is 60. Here also these two answers are same, so we say that 3 into 4 into 5 is equal to 3 into 4 into 5. Addition and multiplication are associative for whole numbers. So we say that addition and multiplication associative for whole numbers. In closure property, commutative property and associative property, in these three properties satisfied in this addition and multiplication. One quick revise of this these three properties, that is, first one is closure property. What is closure property? Closure property means, in general we say that suppose A is a whole number and B is also a whole number, then we say that A plus B is also a whole number. This property is known as, yes, closure property. One example, 2 is a whole number and 3 is also a whole number, then 3 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 is also a whole number. This much only in closure property. Then what is next property is commutative property. Commutative property, here also in general we say that A is a whole number and B is also a whole number. Then A plus B is equal to B plus A. That means when we change its order but its answers are same, this property is known as commutative property. For example, 2 and 2 is a whole number, 3 is also a whole number, then 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 3 plus 2 is also 5. So we say that 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. So same, in general we say that A plus B is equal to B plus A, that is commutative property. Okay, then which is our third property? Associative property. Associative property means, here also you take three whole numbers. A is a whole number and B is a whole number and C is also a whole number. Then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. This is the associative property. Why? Yes, suppose A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 4. Then what is A plus B plus C? That means 2 plus 3 plus 4. Here first you add these two numbers. 2 plus 7 is equal to 9 and again 2 plus 3 plus 4. Here first you add these two numbers. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Here these two answers are same, so we say that 2 plus, so we say that 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, in general we say that A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, this much only these three properties in whole numbers. Okay, thank you.